What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Kobe Sneaks. Today we are reviewing the brand new PG 2.5 and PlayStation, this time in the white colorway. Here we go. So this latest iteration of the Paul George 2.5 and Nike, they collaborated once again with PlayStation. These guys here came out on January 5th today in North America for a price of $110 US, or up here in Canada, $145 Canadian. Now, up here in Toronto, they were pretty limited at each store. I know the store that I went to only had one or two of each size, which in my opinion is pretty limited. I did not get my size, unfortunately. I got a size 13, but nonetheless, I'm going to try and trade these for my size, because out of all the PlayStation collab PG 2.5s, I like this colorway the best. On the front of the box here, we do have Paul George 2 written in this galactic star text. On the side of the box, we have the size sticker with the style code, which is BQ8388-100, in case you care about that. And then Paul George's signature in white. On the other side of the box, we have a big black Nike swoosh. And then on the final side of the box, we have the Paul George logo. On the top of the box, we have this sort of crater-like or moon surface-like galactic space kind of pattern or image to it, very reminiscent of the startup screen of the original PlayStation, which we will talk about more when we get into the shoes, and more specifically with the insole of these shoes. But without further ado, let's get the box open and see what these look like. And here they are. Now, there are several details about these shoes, so without further ado, let's just dive right in deep. On the upper of these shoes, it is constructed of a prime knit or knit material. The knit is white, but you kind of see a royal blue color coming through the white, but nonetheless, let's just call it white for simplicity's sake. The side portion and heel portion of the upper is coated in this plastic, this white plastic, which is embossed with the PlayStation logos on the controller, the X, square, triangle, and circle logos that you see on the right side of the PlayStation controller, which is also found on this white glossy midfoot strap, which is a Velcro strap. Now, this Velcro strap is going to be really good if you are on the court using these shoes for very fast movements, but in this case, it is more of just a fashion or a design piece. The midsole of these shoes is one of my favorite parts of these shoes. It is done in this white rubber and then coated again with this kind of paint splatter effect, and the paint splatter is done in 4 colors. And those 4 colors are the colors that were on the original PlayStation controllers in the X, triangle, square, and circle icons. And then those same colors are repeated on each of the 4 swooshes that you find, 2 on each shoe. On the left shoe, you have the red on the outside and then the green on the inside. Whereas on the right shoe, you have the pink on the inside and the blue swoosh on the outside. And then one last thing with the midsole does have the Nike Zoom branding, which is the type of sole they use in the PG 2.5. The outsole of these shoes is done in this semi-translucent blue color in kind of a wave-like pattern with a gray debossed Paul George logo on the heel portion. And then, of course, my absolute favorite part of these shoes on the tongue here. On the right foot, you have the Paul George logo, and on the left foot, you have the PlayStation logo. But, as you probably know, they light up. Now, on the back of the tongue, you do have a power on button on each shoe. Pressing that once will give this consistent glow on either tongue. Now, pressing that button again, that'll cause the shoe to kind of fade in and out, the light to fade in and out, and then if you press a third time, it turns the lights back off. The heel portion of these shoes features the words Paul and George on the left and right foot, and that is done in a classic PlayStation typeface or font, which is a pretty cool collaboration in my opinion, where they put the word Paul George but also collaborating that with the Sony PlayStation typeface. Moving on to the inside of the shoe with the sock liner. The sock liner is done in this white neoprene finish, and the heel on the inside of the shoe has a ton of padding. There's so much padding and structure to the heel portion of the shoe. It is definitely a high quality ball sneaker. And then as I was mentioning earlier, on the inside with the insole, I'll try to show you here in this video, the insole is done in this galactic or this space style pattern or print on it, and that is reminiscent of the older PlayStation startup screens. When you first start up your PlayStation, you have kind of this space and ominous video playing in the background. That's what that is reminding you of. So without further ado, let's put these on the feet and see them in action. Alright, now let's bring this all back. At a price point of $110 US, you are getting a really high quality sneaker that is going to withstand the test of time, not only because of its really good design, but also the colorway and the simplistic features. But for $110 US, you are getting a collaboration shoe, which in my opinion is a great bang for your buck. Now that being said, these are not really an everyday shoe for me. They're not really the style of choice as an everyday shoe for me, but I know a lot of my friends, they wear basketball sneakers on the regular. So if that is you, or you want a new basketball sneaker to add to your rotation, I definitely give these a Kobe cop. And that is pretty much it, guys, with this video. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up down below, and do not forget to subscribe, and please comment down below what shoes you want to see me review next. I love hearing that feedback from you guys. Keep it coming. It really means a lot to me. But until next time, peace.